is right here.
Hello.
Okay, got the video. Hola, hola, hola. But then, well, so this is where we get to talk about events, like we said. And if you are listening, then you should be part of the discussion that we will be having, because we have two amazing personalities in the studio with us. And there's something that is taking Abuja by the storm. And yes, in fact, they built. And you know what? You know, there are certain things that if it's like a miss it, miss out kind of, and if you're not part of it, then you're missing out. It's like you're missing a whole lot. We are live on Facebook and YouTube, so you can go to @Eagles FM Abuja on YouTube and Facebook and drop a comment. And I tell you, please, you need to go there, because I'm sure you're going to drop a comment or you're going to ask a question.
Yeah.
We have I need to clear my voice. And meanwhile, let's let you know that the music playing at the background is done by Star Crown, and it's called Danger. And on Event Hub, we'll always tell you how to run that particular event, and how to be able to get the kind of attention that event needs. Now, there's a trend right now that is happening, especially in Nigeria. Part of the event where we get to talk about it, let's let you know that, you know, a whole lot is happening in Nigeria at the moment, and most especially when it comes to relaxation. People work so hard, and sometimes they don't get to rest, they don't get to relax. And so we have something that is coming your way, and it has to do with, if you love drinks like I do, I love liquids. I take, like, I'm more of a liquid person than a chew person. And so this is something that goes well with me.
You.
It is, guys, it is the Festival of Cocktails. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. Woo-hoo!
Applaud
I'm so excited. I can't even contain myself. All right, so Festival of Cocktails. Do you know what, guys? Like, when we talk about the Festival of Cocktails, especially in Nigeria, it has become a culture that we have people now make a living from becoming mixologists and drinks. Now, before we talk about that, two people are in the studio, and let's hear who you are and what brought D to us.
So our humble abode.
Thank you so much. Good morning,
Hello.
listeners. My name is Hadiza Mohammed. I'm from Hakempa Events. I am the head of events, and
Good morning. Good morning, listeners. My name is Chris Bulus. I am part of the big team that is bringing the big festival to you.
Yeah.
Event, and we bring in these events to us from the stable of my stable. If you know what that means. That's the play you get.
Yeah.
So,
Yes. Like before now, if you go for events, pata you have your new trend. What's this thing that's going on that's taking Nigeria by the storm?
the idea of cocktails. People just come to events and just do the normal. And then gradually it started seeping into events, it started seeping into social functions. So the rise of cocktail, I think it's, if I may say, it's one of the things that we've borrowed from the other civilizations or other climes, and we found it so interesting because it has now become part of us, and people make a living out of selling cocktails, out of serving cocktails, and usually it used to be confined to bars or clubs, but now you have as small as a gathering of 20, you have people taking cocktails. And cocktails does not really mean just alcohol. We have mocktails too. Mocktails are the ones that do not have the alcohol in them. So people have a mix. And I remember even in parties, funny thing is, people never knew that was cocktail. You remember the rise of punch? Where people have parties and then they just mix. That was the act of mixology, but people didn't know. People didn't know that. And gradually, it's always been part of us. But now it is come to light. You know, we're now like a renaissance. You know, to know that okay, this is something not punch, but it has a classic name called cocktails now.
I like the word classic in the sense that there's something about the presentation when you see a cocktail, like you want to take some
Yeah,
more
you
and
would,
some more.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would always take an extra glass if it looks good,
Yeah.
and then if it tastes good. And I think that is one thing that that cocktails have, or mocktails, you know, as it were. And then I like the fusion that Nigerians have added to them.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
So, Nigerians, we like colors.
Oh yes,
So when you see cocktail, you see mocktails, you go, oh, what's it with this?
yes,
I like that one, I like that one.
Yes.
So that alone gives you a vibe.
Yeah.
I want to taste this.
yeah.
Can I have this one?
Yeah.
Even
The
though you
green,
had
the
cocktails,
red,
you want-
yellow,
yeah.
yeah.
Why is this one like this?
Yes.
Yellow is top. You
The
know,
purple is
it gives you some kind of feel. I will not taste this. So I think I had this event we did, Akaba event. So we were serving drinks and everything, and one guy was like, I want to see. So that thing alone it gives this attention. Cocktails is they are classic, just like we said. It's not like the regular where you mix beer and some.
Yeah.
This is some people say, oh, it's still the same. They can still mix beer. Right? You do that, but this cocktail thing is a very very classic thing. It's not the regular.
It's not the regular.
It's not the regular.
I think before you came up, I was telling Miss Dell how what did I tell you? I don't know if I mentioned,
Yeah.
you know, how I think I just lost my string of thoughts. Okay, so I was going to go back to the fact that you go for an event now, and then you're served some of these things, and you just realize that they are everyday things that you know. They are things you have maybe tasted and all of that. So when it comes to like the skills to put all of this together, you know, can you just like take us through the journey of you being able to see an everyday drink that some people might not even like, and then being able to bring it together with something that probably seems off. Like there are drinks that I never knew could merge, and then I'm watching Instagram and see somebody shaking and throwing and spinning, and then it tastes so. It looks so nice. I didn't taste it.
I will say a little about that because mixologists are blessed and talented.
I agree with
They
you.
don't appreciate
I
it.
agree.
Gifted hands, yeah.
They are not appreciated a lot. So just imagine most times you see mixologists doing things, be like, I do this thing. I did do this one.
And they do it, and there's a way they have fun.
Yes.
They'll
Some
throw
sort
it
of
around,
ease.
and
Yeah.
it's
You
so
know,
beautiful.
simplicity.
Creativity.
Yeah, creativity, that's the word. The day when I think part of it is they have this pleasure when they see their customers or their clients taking this
What they
cocktails
created.
and wanting more.
Yeah.
You know,
That's me wanting more. I always want some more.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always want some more. And then the thing is this, right? So to our listener at home or somebody that is watching us, I want you to imagine, you know, this music at the background. And then you just see somebody
Sipping.
mixing music, like mixing music and a drink together.
Yeah.
And then, okay, we're going to talk about all of that, but I want us to listen to this music. Now, as you're listening to this music, right, I want you to imagine, exactly, I want you to imagine a mixologist mixing some drinks for you. You know, with, like Chris said, when you have those two colors, like an orange at the top and a purple in the same glass, you know, with a slice of cucumber by the side of your glass, you know, and then that's sparkly. Let me keep quiet, I'm getting thirsty.
Brought to you